Phil Smith and James Copley at the MKM Stadium. Sunderland have just beaten Hull City 1-0. Jack Clarke firing home in the second half. Phil, a bizarre game, but a very good win for Sunderland. Hull City right up there.
Yeah, I thought, first and foremost, you have to say that, after the second half against Coventry, and specifically the goals they conceded, out of possession, Sunderland were really, really good today. I thought the application was absolutely first class. Job, a huge shift from box to box. Ekwe looked back to being Ekwe. From that sense, it was first. We always say first and foremost, the Sunderland team's got to run and tackle and work hard.
Oh, they did that.
And that was what the win was built on. Going forward, you would have to say, I'm not sure we learnt too much more. There was a lot of that nice play until the final third. Yeah. And I think let's be honest, in that sense, another bit of Jack Clarke magic has papered over the attacking cracks. But I don't want to be too negative because the effort and the output was absolutely huge today. And credit to Beale, he got a response from the players after what happened on Saturday, and credit to the players. But yeah, listen, going forward, a striker would be nice.
You mentioned there Jack Clarke, a moment of magic. He beats his man, he comes in and he scores the goal. It's a fantastic bit of skill, individual. But up until that point in the second half, I was struggling to see where a goal was going to come from. Obviously, Pritchard went up front. Sunderland were really, really tidy in possession. They got the ball in nice areas. Roberts flashed a couple of brilliant balls across the 6-yard box, but there was just never anybody there. So I do think it is a bit of a moment of individual class that's won this. Sunderland were set up well and did tactically do well, but I think Hull spurned a lot of chances as well.
Yeah, I thought the first half, I thought Sunderland were the better team, genuinely, and I thought some of the approach play was really good, and the play had got into some really nice areas and just lacked that killer touch. The second half, I thought they didn't look much of a threat and actually got worse as the game went on, to be honest. And I suppose that was the irony of Clarke's goal, which it actually came when I thought Hull were looking stronger, and Sunderland just looked a bit, Pritchard up front, couldn't really get in the ball. Sheesh looked a bit wasted on the right. But yeah, I think it's one of those where you're almost it's a big win. They needed the win. You've got to take your hat off to the players because the defensive, especially later on, the way they defended the box, 09, Ballard, Sealed, really, really encouraging. They deserve a lot of credit for that. But I think it's a big work in progress going forward. I think January is an important month. But we should also say as well, Bale's only had a couple of days on the training ground, so we can't. It wouldn't be fair to say suddenly you expect him to start getting goals from all over the pitch. So loads to build from. That's the main thing.
Massive result for him though, Michael Beale personally.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing. He showed that the dressing room is obviously a level of respect there because of the way they responded to Coventry. Big win for him. But listen, Rotherham away, they've got a decent home record, and Sunderland are giving themselves a big chance now to really move forward from what's been a big couple of weeks. But at the same time, they've it's a platform, but they've got to kick on now.
Happy days. We'll have all the build up to the Rotherham game over on the Sunderland Echo website. Thank you once again for watching. Hope you're all enjoying your festive period. Thanks.